Hi, this is Afrobella, and I'm answering questions for Anya for I Heart My Hair. So I'm going to read the question, and then I'm going to answer the question. I think that might be the best way to do this. I'm not really sure. Okay. Question number 1. For those naturalistas who may have never seen or heard about Afrobella, which is near to impossible, please give us a quick synopsis of your natural hair journey and the reason behind why you chose to wear your hair natural. Thank you. That's very sweet of you to say. There are a lot of people who have never heard of me or my blog, even though I've been doing this for 5 years. My natural hair journey started on my wedding day, pretty much. I had already cut my hair very short at that point. I mean, I guess if you want to go back further, I never enjoyed caring for my hair when it was in a relaxed state. I hated the chemical, I hated the smell, I hated the process, I hated all of it. I was not happy. I felt fake. I didn't feel like me. I didn't feel like I looked like me. I didn't feel beautiful with it. I didn't enjoy it. And it was something that I just did because I was told to do it. And eventually, over time, when I left Trinidad, which is where I was born and raised, it was harder for me to find a hairstylist who knew how to care for my hair in the way that I wanted them to. So what happened is I started relaxing my own hair in college, which was sometimes disastrous. Like, I had so many issues. I started using that little box kit for kids just for me. I was using that, and that is just as bad as anything for adults. Like, don't let kitty relaxers fool you. Kitty relaxers are adult relaxers in a pretty pink box. Usually that's what it is. And I broke my hair off, and I damaged my hair, and the whole center of my head was like really, it was not a good place. It was just broken and damaged, and that came from having a friend relax my hair and leaving it on too long in that spot, and just broke it off, and my hair was just very uneven and unhealthy looking and terrible. So over time, I cut it shorter and shorter and shorter. I had some male friends who had a problem with that. I remember a male friend of mine asking me if I was doing a menopause, whatever that means. So cut all my hair off pretty much in college and wore it just spiky and crazy and transitioning. You know, college was a great time to transition because while people might be judging you, you're not in the working world where you might have expectations of appearing a certain way every day. So that was pretty much where it started. And then the last time I relaxed my hair was right before my wedding. And it was really a decision that I did for my parents, you know, to make them happy and to look a certain way for the wedding day and, you know, have the hair laid right for all the pictures, whatever. And if I could do it over again, I would have gotten married with my natural hair. But 9 years ago. So that was it. I've been natural for 9 years, and I never looked back. You know, my hair was short and spiky for the wedding day, kind of like the, you know, short, spiky Toni Braxton, Halle Berry 90s thing. And I wore a beautiful seed pearl tiara. And after that, I never looked back. I never went back to chemicals. In terms of hair straightening, I still use color, which you can see my hair has a little color in it right now. But, so that was it. That was the beginning of my natural journey. And a couple years later, I started my blog where I started to write about the products that worked for me and the things that I liked and what I thought looked good for natural hair and representing natural beauty. So that is where it all started. Okay, question 2. What are some natural hair myths that drive you crazy? There are quite a few natural hair myths that really annoy me, quite a few things that some of them I write about and try to challenge, and then some of them I'm just like, if you believe this, then I don't really know what to say about that. The natural hair myths that drive me craziest, number 1 would be that you are not going to find love with natural hair, or that men will not find you attractive, or, you know, people will not find you attractive. That is such crap. Sorry. It really is. It's just not true. And it's just a thing that people say to you to, like, keep you in this little box that they want to keep you in. And it's a thing that we do to ourselves that wraps our self-esteem up in these layers of issues that don't even need to be there. And it's really not true. When you are confident in your beauty, people will be attracted to you regardless of what your hair looks like. So as long as you feel beautiful to walk down the street and hold your head high and keep that posture up and smile at people and project your best self, then, you know, your hair is just a part of what makes you beautiful. And if you're finding that men are not finding you attractive or not looking at you because of your hair, then they're stupid guys anyway, and you don't even need to think about what they think about anyway, right? So who cares what they think? Another natural hair myth that drives me crazy is the natural hair is unprofessional myth, which I have tried my best to defeat via the Naturally Professional series that I have with Curly Nikki. So